Welcome to episode 3 of our Expert Tips series for designing and ordering Dharmacon custom oligonucleotides. One of the most frequent questions we get is, I want to add a modification, which end should I put it on? There are many common modifications researchers want to add to the end of an oligo. Popular examples include fluorescent dyes, biotin, and cholesterol. To orient ourselves, oligos have a 5' end and a 3' end. They're written with the 5' end on the left and the 3' end on the right. The primary driver of where your modification should go depends on the application. Let's look at the two most common types of oligo orders. First is qPCR probes. When designing a qPCR probe, the standard approach is to add your reporter dye, such as fluorescein, to the 5' end, and your quencher, such as black hole quencher dyes, on the 3' end. Our second example is siRNA. Modifications at the 5' end of the antisense strand have been shown to interfere with siRNA silencing activity, and therefore this position is not recommended. Modifications at the other 3 termini have been shown to have minimal to no effect on silencing activity. Oftentimes, modifications on the 5' end of the sense strand are the position that provide the most efficient chemical synthesis, and thus, that's our top recommendation. If you're designing an oligo that doesn't have a functional need to put the modification on one end or the other, there is no hard and fast rule about which side is best. As a general rule, which comes with caveats, the 5' end is more frequently the easiest end to label. Here's some of the science behind that. Oligochemical synthesis happens in the 3' to 5' direction. Each base added is less than 100% efficient. This is often referred to as the coupling efficiency. The result is that a small portion of the oligo will be truncated, meaning there is some non-full-length material present. By putting the label on the 5' end of the oligo, you're setting it up so that only the full-length oligo is modified. But as noted, that label the 5' end guideline has some exceptions and can vary based on the labeling method being used. Some modifications will have slightly different pricing or yield depending on their location. If you're ordering an oligo through our website and have no preference for where a label is located on your oligo, one trick is to use our ordering tool to place the modification on each side to verify if there's a preferable option in terms of price or final product yield. If you ever want further guidance on where to place a modification on your oligo, contact our technical support team. They'll be happy to help.